try this again. Since last time we were here, it locked up. I forget exactly where, because I took a break for a little bit, and I'm coming back to it, so I'm not sure where it locked up exactly. So I guess we're just gonna do the I guess I could have watched a video. Whatever. We're gonna watch this conversation again. I should probably click into the window. It's not locked up again.
I just need to ask you a few questions. Then, I'll let you get back to your little word search game.
Fine. Hurry it up, or I'll bust you for loitering.
I'm not sure if we actually need to. Sorry, I gotta change my background real quick. Too bright. This tiny window. It's actually tinier if I do it full screen. Pretty sure I mentioned that before. I'm not sure if we actually need to talk about anything, because I think I just came here because I could. Let's give him a wallet. No, I think that would be too nice.
You can keep that.
What, you don't want a dagger?
You can keep that. You can keep that.
Thanks. It's real helpful.
You can keep.
Oh, okay.
You can keep.
Alright, so we don't have to show him anything, apparently. I don't know if we have to talk to him.
Don't know anything about it.
Well, that seems unlikely.
You think I know everyone in this town?
Probably, especially the ones that might be criminals.
Don't know anything about it.
Oh my god.
Well, there are some things I don't know about.
Apparently lots.
No can do.
Ah, good lord.
Don't know anything about.
Wow, this was more pointless than I thought.
I met him when we were investigating the pawn shop robberies. Seemed like a decent guy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore after that. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Chelsea's apartment. Get her help. But first, probably get slapped.
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables, there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, you technically did, not intentionally, but still kind of how it happened. Seriously, can you not wait for her to answer the door? You had to knock again. I fucking hate people doing that shit.
You're just a little late, aren't you?
It's like, hold on, let me knock on your door and wait all of 10 seconds and knock again. Like you're running for the door in anticipation of who's at the fucking door. Knock on the door, wait like a minute. Then knock again if you're really that desperate. Personally, I say knock once. No one's coming to the fucking door if they're not coming to the door for the most part. It's like, maybe an off chance someone's like in the bathroom and doesn't hear you or something, but for the most part, they're not answering the door for a reason. Anyway. Ooh, ice cream.
That looks pretty good. Can I have a bite?
No. Where were you last night? I can't believe you blew me off.
Yeah, let's go with pity. As
This has
usual.
to be one of the worst days of my life. I finally get a date with you and somebody decides to knock me out. I wouldn't blame you if you never talked to me again.
Oh, I have heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
I think you'd have a wound or something. If you got knocked out, like at least a bruise. I mean,
I'd
whatever.
never stand you up on purpose. Not after all the groveling I've done to get you to go out with me.
And why should I believe you?
Exactly. Oh, there we go.
Well, feel my head. This lump is either the place where I got hit or I sprouted a brain tumor the size of a tennis ball.
Ooh. Are you okay?
Probably should have just led with that. I mean, manly and thirsty, why not?
Oh, I won't be doing any headbutting for a while. But other than that, I'll be fine. In fact, I was thinking we might go out for a couple of glasses of pain reliever.
I could use a little drink myself. Unfortunately, I'm out of everything. Where should we go?
Well, how about the Fuchsia Flamingo?
Funny you should mention that place. I just got a membership there last week, and I've been wanting to try it out.
I wait for Chelsea to get gussied up, and then we fly down to the Flamingo.
But she's not
Chelsea's
gonna
in
go
a
on a
sunny
robe.
mood, and I'm relieved that she's forgiven me for standing her up. Gus Leach meets us at the door. He greets Chelsea warmly, then gives me a less than neighborly look. Maybe he'd be friendlier if I were wearing a sexy black dress like Chelsea has on, but probably not.
I don't know. You can never know.
So what do you think?
Weird table placement there. Just put one right in the middle of the room and then just have like bar stools over by the bar. Then one table over in the other corner. And then let's put a table just right in the center of the room. 3 feet from the piano. Oh, probably should kiss her ass a little bit, even though it's not kissing her ass.
This place shows a complete lack of taste. $25 to check my coat and hand. I like it, though.
I think it's great. But then, of course, I've always been attracted to blatant tackiness.
Should I take that personally?
Yes.
Take it any way you like. Do you remember yesterday I told you I had something I wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been thinking more about us.
No, sorry. I'm looking out the window for a second, and I didn't realize this came up. Yeah, smug, insistent bag of hormones.
Oh, I knew you'd come around. Women can only resist me for so long.
I have to admit, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought you were just another smug and sensitive bag of male hormones. I couldn't even figure out why I was attracted to you. Until I decided it was just another misguided response and me feeling like I was getting old.
Well, stop. I'm blushing.
But now that I've gotten to know you better, underneath it all, I realize that you're a really decent guy. And like I always said, I've always been attracted to you. In a rugged, lost boy sort of a way.
Yeah, let's just be paranoid.
A sudden realization. This doesn't have anything to do with someone's recently celebrated birthday, does it?
Turning 30 has just made
Oh
me
my god,
consider what's
random
important.
change of cutscene.
Do you know what I mean?
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment for this evening. Now, please give a warm welcome for luscious Lucy Love.
He's not very good at microphone speaking. Kind of like I am, I guess. Considering I just called it microphone speaking. Okay, someone's slightly insane. Or possibly on something. I'm gonna guess on something. God, that fake piano, dude. The one thing I always hated about these games is like the furniture and everything is always green screen
Now
too,
that little
so it's
item
just
looks
so
familiar.
weird.
It's the brooch and scarf I found in Malloy's room. Leach must have returned it to its rightful owner, I guess. Nice to meet you, Emily.
Very bad at lip syncing as well.
You were married before, right? You never talk about it.
Oh, it's more like the Inquisition than a marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Well, would you ever try it again? I mean, with someone new.
Boy, Louie was right. This girl is a knockout. Maybe a little heavy on the makeup, but still, whoa. Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsea could distract Leach for a minute, and then I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to meet Emily in her room.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Murphy, do I need to repeat the question?
Huh? No. You were talking about marriage. Would I do it again?
Well... Well...
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right thing to do.
Oh, you really. Also, this song is not very good. I'm not
Malloy
surprised.
must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her. I'm gonna have to make my move pretty soon. As soon as Leach gives me an opening, I'll slip up to her room.
You know, Tex, it's not polite to stare, especially at other women.
No, it's not like that, Chelsea. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I hope I get a chance to talk to her tonight.
Well, you just made it worse.
So that's why you suggested that we come here tonight, right? You used me to get in here so that you could follow some damn
You were
lead?
better off just...
Not for some damn lead. I
Just
wanted to take
drooling
you
over
out for
her.
your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with one stone.
Two birds?
Allow me to rephrase that.
No, you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
Give me a chance to explain.
No, you know what? I'm not interested in talking to you. You know,
Listen.
I don't think this is gonna work. You know, we're friends right now, and I just think we better leave it like that. Thanks.
Hey,
I'm not sure you're even friends. Honestly.
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
why didn't you stop her? She owed half the tab.
Why don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
Oh, Tex.
Well, the bright side is now I don't have to explain to Chelsea why I'm going to make a break for Emily's room. I go back to the table and wait for Leach to be distracted. When my opportunity appears, I head towards the facilities, then hang a quick right and hurry up the stairs.
Okay, I'm worried this is gonna be stealth. Or maybe not. Maybe just a cutscene.
Come near me and I'll scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective, right?
Like
Listen,
bashed over the head the other day,
I have to
possibly.
get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here?
That's not suspicious.
I've heard you can help people.
I do my best.
No, or
You think
maybe
you can help me?
she didn't want him to
Depends
watch.
on the
Never
problem.
mind. Maybe it wasn't that suspicious.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. That it was just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. It's serious.
I'm not a big fan of her voice.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it.
Oh
I was gonna
God.
throw it away, but I decided to save it.
Also, damn it.
Good girl.
I haven't mentioned this
Received any
before. My
calls or
keyboard
messages
apparently
like
keeps
this?
randomly disconnecting, even though
No.
there's no real problem with it.
But I feel like someone's watching me.
Probably
I'll
because
check
it's
that
a
out.
rebrand
By the way.
keyboard.
You tell me your real name.
Emily. Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I see the flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Well, my bar tab's on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you. Night, Lucy.
So he works there, he's not going to be paying for them. Oh my god. Day 2. 3. Sorry, I forgot there was already a day 2. When he got knocked out. But yeah, my USB keyboard randomly disconnects, and I don't know why, but it's literally named RII, R-I-I. So my keyboard is a ripoff of the Nintendo Wii. Or a bootleg.
I keep thinking about Chelsea and the way we left things last night. Should I call her and apologize again?
Probably
Let her
not
cool off
right
for
now.
a while. And maybe I've blown it with her for good. Small consolation is I got into the Flamingo, spoke to Emily, and have the note she gave me, which I'm hoping will give me a new lead to locating Malloy.
Don't remind me about the note that I'm going to have to put together. Aren't I? Emily's notes. Scraps. Well then. I just hate this so much. And here we have it. Really? It just pops off like that? Okay.
Yeah. Emily Stalker was careful not to leave anything traceable on this note. The only distinctive thing about it is the black arrow symbol.
You say so. Alright, so... Day 3. What do we do on day 3? No, seriously, what do we do on day 3? Guess we talk to... Oh, stupid old tab bullshit. I hate that. You know, tab, sometimes the buttons don't work at all. You don't just lock up on me? Couldn't have. Oh my god. It's not letting me do anything. There we go. What the hell? How'd that happen? Alright. That was stupid. Anyway, travel. All I think I was thinking was talk to Macri Malden. Because reasons.
What now?
We've known each other a long time, Mac. You don't need to pretend you're busy every time I stop by.
Look, I doubt you will understand this concept, Murphy, but I have a real job, and I've got a lot to do today. So go ahead and ask me a few questions, but then get out of my hair and go play detective somewhere else.
Okay, whiny.
Take a look at this note.
Damn. Did you get this?
I got it from a client. What can you tell me about it?
You ever hear about the Black Arrow Killer?
Obviously not.
Vaguely familiar, but refresh my memory.
Oh no, you're on your own in this one. You take care of yourself. That's dangerous territory.
Seriously? You're gonna be that worthless? Fine, let's just leave. Maybe Rook knows. Let's go talk to Rook. Rook knows things. He's cool. Not really.
I heard it through the grapevine that you and Chelsea had a little spat at the Flamingo. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost as embarrassing as your outfit. When was the last time you washed that shirt?
There's nothing wrong with my shirt, and if you don't have anything constructive to say, get out.
Oh boy. Let's just show him a threatening letter.
I don't want that.
Damn. Alright, let's see if he knows anything.
I read about the Black Arrow killer in the newspaper, but why are you asking me about him? He was arrested in Nevada some time ago. I've heard that a stranger's been seen lurking around the neighborhood lately. I figured it was just you getting your joils.
Your joils? Sorry, let's.
I've
listen to
heard that a
again.
stranger's been seen lurking around the neighborhood lately. I figured it was just you getting your joils.
Joils. Okay. You mean jollies? Whatever.
No. Next question.
Okay.
How should I know who that is?
Well, he's, like, apparently works right down the street from you. Alright, so... Rook sort of knew something, but nothing useful. Somehow that Louis will know anything, but let's talk to Louis, because fuck it, why not?
Wife, you just missed Chelsea.
Hmm.
She stopped in to say goodbye. She's apparently off to Arizona. Is everything okay with you two?
Oh, dumb milk.
Kinda hard to tell. Chelsea being a woman and all.
Well, she and I talked for a bit. She's having a rough go of it.
You know, let's just be a total dick.
Oh, you mean the unbearable trauma of turning 30?
Well, it's part you, part turning 30. I told her everyone goes through a phase like this. I haven't yet. Of course, I'm still young. I'm 58 and I still ain't ready to settle down. Tell me, Mike, you ever been truly in love with someone?
Sure. Used to be married.
Yeah, the only thing easier than falling in love is getting married.
Huh?
Yeah, so? I mean, what's your point?
My point is, falling in love don't mean a lot. What's hard is knowing someone real well and still liking them. But that ain't even the hardest thing. The hardest thing is finding someone you can trust. Remember that. Now, I'll get off my soapbox. What can I do for you?
I can use some soap. Yeah.
No thanks.
What, you don't like threatening letters? God, Louis, what, I don't even know you anymore.
I remember reading about the Black Arrow killer. Someone was covering the story in the Bay City Mirror.
Okay.
You want to find copies of the Black Arrow killer articles? I throw out all my old papers, but Rook sometimes holds on to his.
No.
Keeps them in the alley back at the pawn shop.
God, what a weirdo. You know what? Because I can just... No, it's gonna be... Wait, hold on. Actually travel to the... Okay, good. I was gonna say I can travel to Rook's and just leave and go to the alley, or I can just do this, I guess. Either way, it requires the hideous... Oh, I have it cycled down. Let's do that before we even begin to try. And... Oh, I didn't... Okay, this is not... Alrighty. That was not cycled down like I thought it was. Well, it was, but it didn't do anything.
Man, I haven't seen this much trash since the Murphy family swap meet.
Now the question is, where does he keep the newspapers out here? And why does he keep them out here? Don't see anything but garbage over here. No, let's try... Ooh, running into a wall. Let's try our old... Come on. Our old... Up. Our old garbage can friend.
The garbage can to person ratio is pretty high in this part of the country.
Yeah, you've said that before. I'm thinking not this time. Okay. I think it would be that, but all of this is not actual things. Oh, I love the flat models. Where does he keep them then? Because he keeps them outside in the alley. Am I gonna have to cheat just so I don't have to fiddle with all this crap? Because I will totally do it. Because this is tedious. Oh, there's a garbage can that you can open. Oops. What the hell? Oh, if I double right click, I go into walk mode. Interesting. Probably not that useful though. Oh god. Okay. Who's who in local business? Someone probably? Mutant Coalition. Black Arrow Killer. It's clearly not important. Puppy chews off man's leg. That's hardly newsworthy. Gorts on sports. I don't like you. Fishing Pros contest winner. That might be useful. Movies and shakers. That's not even remotely funny. Computer biz buzz. That's dumb as shit. Daylight savings shift. Still a hot topic. I hate daylight savings. It's completely pointless unless you're a farmer. Paid advertisement. Yes, I said advertisement. Be an artist? No, thank you. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I guess I have to read the damn fucking Black Arrow bullshit. In what appears to be a carbon copy of the serial murderers. Anyway. Well, I'm assuming this gives me something I can talk about with people, or a place I can go now? See if there actually is a place I can go. Because I didn't read most of that. Or do I have to go to Nevada? Oh, I can go to this cabin. I'm not, though, because I haven't been told to. Let's... Bother old Rook.
I can't imagine why you don't get as tired of bothering me as I get tired of you coming in here. So what do you want now?
I just want to kiss a little Rook. I mean, Lucia
I
Pernell?
remember Lucia Pernell. Quite a strong-willed young woman. She works for the Bay City Mirror and came to interview me right after my shop was broken into. I have her business card here if you want to contact her.
Wow, I didn't even have to pay you? Huh. I think Rook is broken. That's... I mean, sure, it's a business card, but damn, he's usually more of a dick, considering we didn't pay him for anything already. Or yet, rather. Okay. Do I have to fax her? Because there's obviously not an address on there. Unless there was, and I'm absolutely blind as fuck, which clearly is not the case. Okay, let's go to the Ritz. Strange that there's no... Oh, I was gonna say strange there's no way to get to his room without computer room. What? Oh, this room. Without fiddling. Why does he have a computer room when he clearly has no computer?
This door leads back to...
Yeah, let's go. Oh god, so many doors.
This door leads downstairs.
Nope. I'll go to the other door. Ah. cycled down to like 35%. That's still like horrid. Alright, where's the fax machine in this one? Though I'm pretty sure we don't use the fax machine. I think we use the phone. I don't think we can use the fax machine. Yep. Forgot we could do this in this one. Thought it was more prevalent though. Maybe it's just more often in the on this.
This is a private number.
Seriously, why do you have static as your answering majigger? It's really jarring.
Not anymore. I found it scratched in the wall down at the Greyhound station.
Really? So I guess you're looking for some action.
Technically.
You got it, sister.
Looks like you called the wrong number.
Well, that didn't go very well. Maybe I should try it again.
Oh, it went so well the first time, why not? Let's try hitting on her some more. God, seriously,
if you don't have a
with
good
the static?
reason for calling me back, I'll have the cops at your place before you disconnect. So get to the point.
Oh, fine. For a note.
I've got a note that might be from the Black Arrow Killer.
Okay, let's meet. I can tell you whether it's the real thing or not.
Okay. Let's recommend the local hangout.
I live in the old city on Chandler Avenue. There's a diner close by called the Brew and Stew. Let's meet there.
I know the place. I'll be there in 15 minutes. By the way, what did you say your name was?
Tex Murphy. That's T-E-X.
I got it.
Are you sure you spelled it correctly? Because apparently Tex is hard to spell. Not sure I get that joke, but whatever. Oh, T does not go to travel. Why? Alright, back to the Brew and Stew. Talk to this lady about things. In a cutscene. Damn.
Well, I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Nah, just a fight with my editor. Can't even remember what we argued about.
Well, don't worry, because I'm not here to start a fight.
Truth is, I piss people off, usually the wrong people.
Well, at least we got that in common.
Good. Now, you said you had a note?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
Found
got it from a client.
Your client's in danger, Murphy. How much do you know about the Black Arrow Killer?
Nothing, apparently.
Killed a few people in the Southwest a couple of years ago, and then a girl around here got killed recently.
You know, Malden might know more than he's letting on. Then again, he might not. Of course, if he did, I doubt he'd tell you. He's not that stupid.
I'm not so sure about that. Look, why don't you fill me in on a few details, and then I can be certain.
It's a long story.
Come on over to the booth and hear me.
You're slightly above average, aren't you?
Yeah, and many things.
Well, we'll just have to cut you down to size, won't we? When the first bodies turned up in Arizona in the summer of '41, the local police tried to keep the story off the wires. They didn't want the bad publicity. It wasn't until March of '42, when 3 other victims were found, that the story really broke big. Turned out the killer in all 5 cases had the same M.O. He sent notes to his victims before murdering them. I had a chance to see one of those notes. It was exactly like this one.
Had the black arrow, all that?
Right, and the block lettering, same words, everything. You probably know cases like this can spawn copycat murders. For that reason, the police didn't release copies of the notes to the media.
Well, so they could differentiate between the copycat killer and the real killer.
Exactly. Anyway, the Black Arrow killer racked up 2 more victims in Nevada before the police finally caught up with him. At that point, the FBI moved in and media coverage evaporated. The name of the guy they arrested was Leroy Kettler. The night they booked him, he hung himself in his cell with a shoelace. Funny thing is, he was wearing cowboy boots.
Now that's a little hard to explain.
After things cooled off, I went down there and interviewed a few people, including an inmate who told me that 2 men in suits went to Kettler's cell the night before he hung himself. I'm pretty sure they were NSA.
NSA? What would the National Surveillance Agency be doing messing around with a serial killing case? More than that, why would they kill Kettler?
Maybe he was a fall guy. Or maybe Kettler really was the serial killer and the feds just didn't want the case resolved. Regardless, there was a cover-up.
Mac Malden said there was another case around here. How does that tie in?
It doesn't. The girl was a grad student at San Francisco Tech. There was no indication that she was receiving threatening notes, and there was nothing out of the ordinary before she was murdered. Oddly enough, the police found a note in her room. At that point, the feds moved in and took over.
That girl, what was her name?
Collins. Sandra Collins. You know something I ought to know?
I'm not sure.
Now, there's no chance that you can give me the name of your client?
You know I can't do that. But I'll tell you what. If I find out who's stalking my client, you're gonna get a scoop out of this.
That's a fair deal. By the way, have you heard of a place called Autotech?
Don't think so.
Might be worth checking into. Oh, and Murphy, one more thing. When I was following this story in Nevada, I met a guy just like you, a PI. He asked a lot of questions, too. A week later, he had a tag on his toe. Suicide, I think.
Brunel certainly gave me a lot to think about. What's the common denominator between Fitzpatrick, Malloy, Kettler, and this young woman, Sandra Collins? Too few details, too many implications. The bottom line is, whoever sent the note to Emily's for real, and she's in danger. Brunel mentioned a place called Autotech. Maybe that's a place to start. Somebody just jumped off the water tower on the roof of Rusty's funhouse. Dressed all in black. Maybe Emily wasn't just imagining that someone was watching her.
Oh, that's perfectly adorable. I mean, I'm sure he's just gonna murder her horribly. Oh well.